Damn it, man. Why can't I figure this out? Alright, I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I need to change my mic setting and I can't figure this one out. It feels like a Monday. Man, hold on. Let me see here. This damn thing. Technology sucks sometimes, you know? So, I'm gonna have to do this, do that. Adapt and overcome, maybe. Anybody hear that? Anyone? I don't know. This is really pissing me the hell off, you know? You get all geared up, ready to start the day, and you got everything all geared up, and shit still doesn't work. So, I don't know. Facebook, if you're watching, your settings suck, alright? I can't get this thing right. But, in typical military fashion, I'm not going to let that bother me. I'm going to press on. Figure this shit out here as we go. But settings, I can't figure out the settings anyway. Let's see. Let me try one more thing to start it off. It sounds great on this side. I mean, I could hear it. I guarantee you, it sounds great. I have a great voice for this. I'm telling you, it's just I don't know if it's the right element. But anyway, if you guys are listening or watching, there is a heat advisory tonight will be in effect at 11 a.m. through 7 p.m. tonight for the entire Chicago metro area, including Northwest Indiana, where yours truly is here. So today it's going to be mostly to partly cloudy, breezy, warm, and humid with a few spotty showers possible this morning, but most areas will remain dry. Clouds will be thin for more sunshine this afternoon, windy, hot, and humid. Yeah, it's going to be a hot one today. I'm talking hot. We're talking 90 degrees with a heat index between 100 to 108 degrees. So, yeah, it's going to suck. Tonight, partly cloudy, breezy, warm, and humid. A few showers and isolated storms will be possible late in far north and into northern northwest counties. Lows between 76 to 81. So that's the low. Can you imagine that? The low of 81. So if you're out working outside today, please be careful. Make sure you hydrate up and, take good care of yourself. Rest if you have to. It's going to be a hot one, so take care of it. All right, now it's going to be kind of a somber morning to a morning start, but I got to get this out there. This morning I want to just remember Senator John McCain. He passed away last week, and for those of you guys, I'm sure you guys saw the news, but I guess people don't realize it. His career started 6 decades ago at the U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis, and it'll end there, overlooking the Maryland's Southern River. So there's going to be a private service next Sunday. It'll conclude nearly a week of events honoring Senator McCain to look back at his life as an aviator, a prisoner of war, congressman, longtime senator, and a presidential contender. The Arizona senator, Republican, died of brain cancer Saturday at 81 at his ranch near Sedona. So the one thing that I guess a lot of people don't understand too much about was that he was a prisoner of war. His plane was shot down in Vietnam, and he was captured by the Viet Cong and was taken to Hanoi. Hilton is the infamous prison camp where they kept prisoners who were taken both in the United States and any other coalition forces. But Senator McCain was captured, and he was offered a chance to leave, to go home, and he declined to stay with the rest of his prisoners, the rest of his men that he was there with, imprisoned with. And I don't know if you guys have ever experienced being away from home, for one. Not only that, but being shot or just being in a traumatic event where you survived. When we're talking a plane crash, you went down, and then to be rescued, only to be captured and be placed into a prison. After all that going down, and being presented an option to go home, I don't know, he passed. How would you react? And I know people will say, circumstances are different for different people, but just imagine that to me is a definition of character. That's character, courage, to be able to give up that freedom for the sake of your fellow man, to work out something so that if you would be free, everyone else should be free as well. And he gave up that option. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what we need today. We need this in our everyday life, to remember that character supersedes pretty much anything else. Money, popularity, whatever it is that drives you, remember, try to include character, because I think sometimes we lose the element of character in our daily life. And I'm not saying that I'm a prime candidate, or I guarantee you I have my moments. And but it's men like Senator McCain that reminds me that it ain't always about you. And sometimes you have to put yourself last in order to help others, to make sure everybody else gets out of whatever it is we're going through. But character, again, is something that, to me, is far more valuable than any other materialistic thing that I could ever think of. So I want to dedicate today to in this show to the family of Senator John McCain and his history. He is a hero, an American hero. He will be my American hero, always be an American hero to me. And all those who have paid the ultimate price, for those who didn't get a chance to make it home, this show is dedicated to you as well. So if you have a loved one who's in the military today, or have ever had a loved one in the military before, and we thank you too. The families are also ones who need to be commended, because again, they have to endure, the weight and the wonder, and that could be very, very powerful, a very powerful emotion to endure. So the families of our military personnel, I thank you today too. So anyway, it's Monday. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I want to get us ready for the week. So what's my message today? My message today is go out there and make a difference. That's what it is. You go out there, we're going to have a lot of obstacles in our way, presented to us on a daily basis. And it's how we negotiate those obstacles is what makes us true champions, right? We have all these different sayings about, doing the right thing. Well, yeah, that's one thing, but are you able to do the right thing consistently? All right, that's one element. And are you able to do the right thing for the right reasons consistently? And not only for the right reasons, but in the right way. Are you doing things in the right way consistently? So those two things together, ladies and gents, gives you character. And that's my message today. The Spaniard tip of the day, character. So go out there and make a difference. Monday night, tonight, catch me along with this profound host of Monday Motivation with Ogre, yeah, yours truly. Tonight we'll be back to reclaim his throne as the Monday Motivation takes over the waves at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And another announcement this Wednesday, coming up the 29th, I will be, along with a couple other co-hosts from the crew, will be at the St. John Community Township Center in St. John, Indiana. Oh, no, correction. Sherrill, Indiana. That is 1515 Lincoln Highway, which is otherwise known as Route 30 in Sherrill, Indiana. Come on by, 6 p.m. I will go live. The airways will belong to you, so come on by, say hello. Even if you have a complaint, anything, just come on over, say hello. I like to see you. I like to introduce myself to you. Please allow me to introduce myself. Yo soy el hombre sincero de donde crecen las palmas. And I will be honored to have you there. So yes, come on by 6 p.m. Wednesday. Got an event you want to share? Whatever. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to post something up here tonight. I'm going to share that tonight of some of what people have to pay for advertising using different media methods. So again, Wednesday, this is a free thing because after the fall, I'm going to start charging people. So you better take advantage of me now, okay? Take advantage of me. Do it. All right, folks. My time is almost up. Got to start the day. I got to go out and make a difference. All right, remember, character. This is the Spaniard, keeping it tight from BlackSheep Bravo. Hopefully, I will try to fix this whole microphone thing because I'm telling you, it sounds good on this end. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I think it's picking up my computer mic, but I'll figure that out. All right, Marines don't give up. We adapt, we improvise, we overcome. So anyway, Spaniard out. Have a great day, folks.
It is Friday, August 31st, the last day of August, folks. We made it to the end of the month and the end of the week. It is Labor Day weekend. Happy Friday to everyone. It is the Morning Sound Off, brought to you by BlackSheep Bravo, hosted by the one and only the Spaniard, keeping it tight right here. And I'm going to be broadcasting live from Red Zone to Green Zone and everywhere in between. So stick around. We got a great show lined up for you. A lot of announcements to make. So we're going to start off with the weather here in the Chicagoland area. Today's going to be mostly sunny, but we're going to have some clouds later on. It's going to turn warmer and gradually more humid. An isolated shower or storm will be possible in the afternoon, but most areas will remain dry. Highs between 79 to 84. Tonight, mostly cloudy, mild and humid overnight. Showers and storms possible late tonight or near dawn. Lows in the mid-70s. Saturday, mostly cloudy and scattered storms and showers likely in the morning. Some heavy rain possible in some spots, so make sure you pack appropriately wherever you're going this weekend. Then mostly cloudy, warm and humid in the afternoon, but more showers and storms will be possible again in heavy rain. Gusty winds, lightning, and hail. So, again, if you got something going on this weekend, please pack appropriately and check your weather forecast for any type of storms that will be generating later on tomorrow evening. And then Sunday, partly sunny, breezy, and warm and humid. A few more storms possible, but most locations will be dry. And then Monday, Labor Day, partly sunny, warm and humid with a few showers and storms likely. Highs in the mid to upper 80s. So overall, might be a wet weekend, but knowing us, we'll get by. So anyway, all right, what do we got going on this weekend? I'd like to know. A couple people have been reaching out to, letting them know what's been going on. It's been a really crazy week for me here in the Spaniard household, but nonetheless, it's just an example of how dedicated I am. And then not only that, but as an example of how we cope with stress. So let me give you a little bit example of what's going on around here. So we had put our house up on the market and it sold, and we're starting a new chapter in our life. We want to go further into nature, so I'm going to be building off the grid and hopefully building a nice brand new studio for us to broadcast whatever we have brought to broadcast at a remote, undisclosed location. But that's in the works. So it was one of those times where I figured the timing was right, and I did it. And then Tuesday, Trophy Wife had to go into surgery. That was kind of weird because her recovery took longer. She's still recovering right now. She's not 100%, so I've been eyeballing her throughout the week. So yeah, we're going to be doing this little bit here this morning just to kind of get everybody medicated is more the thought. I need to be more medicated today because my nerves are on edge. But yeah, so later today I'm going to be closing later on this morning and then head out prepare for tonight's Friday night roundtable show. And in between that, at 9 a.m., I'll be at WJOB for Veterans Views that kick on at 9 a.m. So yeah, needless to say, I need to stay busy. You want to know why? Because if I slow down, I will probably blow a gasket. So I need to keep moving. Which brings me up the topic of today is stress. I'm going to tell you what, people, we have a lot of stress these days. I mean, we've had stress since the day we were born. And it's how we cope with stress that really sets us apart and gets our day going and make the best out of it. Because, again, stress in my book, in my world, stress to me can very easily turn into fear. And then that fear, the way I cope with fear, it manifests and projects into anger. So I'm going to tell you guys right now, if I was mean to you in the past 2 weeks, if I was a bit bitter or short-tempered with you, I apologize. Because it's just one of those things that for me, whenever I know one of my loved ones is in pain and is struggling, with something like that, it just, for me, the way I cope with that turns into anger. And I may have projected some of that in my daily routine. So to that dude at the gas station, I didn't mean to mean mug you, but smoking a cigarette while you're filling up, that's pretty fucking stupid. But so yeah, I didn't mean to mean mug you. Again, I was thinking about other shit. But yeah, it's just one of those things that as I've been asked to mentor a few people in my time, and one of the things that I always mentioned to people as I was teaching them some tips about life, how to get through certain things, was that you just can't give up, no matter how tight things get around you, no matter how closed you feel off, how the world's closing in on you. You just have to have that little bit of confidence in yourself to know that, what, I've been through some serious shit in my life. And even if I haven't been in serious shit, here's my time to rise. Here's my time to make a difference and to prove to myself that, yeah, you know what, throw whatever you have at me, world. I could take it. And that's the one thing that I want to share with people today, is that we will have our struggles. I mean, some of us struggle more than others, and that's something I'm not going to compare. I don't want to make it more of a competition or to see who's got it worse. But nonetheless, what I'm trying to point out is that each of us have a certain way of how we get through that threshold, how we break through and succeed. And I'd like to hear that, from some of you guys. Some of you guys haven't really known, but I wrote a book about a year ago called The As If Philosophy. And I'm starting to branch out. Coming this fall, I'm going to be really promoting it, going to a lot of book signings. And really the message here isn't about my life story. It's about my life reformation. It's about how I broke through all these barriers that I thought were once containing me. And it was the as if mentality, or the philosophy that I've captured to be able to get me through difficult times just like this. Because right now, a couple years ago, I would have been sitting in my room, dark, drunk, probably by now. It's only 7 o'clock, a little after 7. I would have been drinking, and I would have just started my day horribly, unhealthy, because I didn't know how to deal with my own demons, with my own stress and fear. So now I use this philosophy to remind myself that there's plenty good surrounded by each obstacle that we endure. And I want you guys to chime in and tell me how to do it. Tell me how you guys get through. So how do we deal with stress? You got it, Ted. Left, right, and you repeat. You keep moving forward. Just like in Rocky Balboa, that's one of the famous lines that I usually try to cue up to remind me that life is going to be a series of ups and downs, and it's not about about how hard you hit, and about how hard you can get hit. It's about how you can keep moving forward, right? It's about how you can endure, take all that abuse, and still walk away and have a smile. And that's the other thing too, is smiling. If you just smile, I mean, I heard this once before from several of my Navy buddies down in Corona. Sometimes when you smile, it just doesn't hurt that much. So again, for the weekend, for you all, it's going to be kind of a crappy weekend. Again, don't let that bother you as long as you smile. When you smile, like I said before, it just doesn't hurt that much. And be good to each other. That's the other thing. Right now, with the passing of Senator McCain, kind of put life into perspective in my own world and my own views about character and how we treat each other. And sometimes we have to do things that are difficult, and sometimes things aren't always easy, but it's how we deal with that makes us true winners. So it's been a rough week, ladies and gents. So Get out there this weekend, spread some joy, make someone's day, smile, and let's see if we can make a difference here coming up in the fall. There's a lot of great things happening this fall, so if you're out there and about, let us know what you're doing. A lot of festivals coming up. I know next weekend in Valparaiso, there's the Popcorn Festival. I haven't had coffee yet. That's the other thing. I haven't had coffee for 3 days since the trophy wife's been kind of out of commission. I'm not having any coffee, but today I'm going to have. I'm sorry, trophy wife. I'm going to have to break down. I'm going to have to stop by one of these local Dunkin' Donuts or a local gas station and fill up. So yeah, can you imagine that? No coffee for 3 days. So anyway, all right. What time is it? I got to get going here. It is 9 after 7 on this beautiful Friday morning. Don't forget tonight. Oh, actually, first of all, catch me at WJOB at 12:30 a.m. 104.7 FM. And you could also catch us live on the WJOB Facebook page. We will be going live at 9 a.m. And if you have something veteran-related that you want to share or announce, give us a call. The hotline is open. It opens at 9 a.m. Give us a call at area code 219-845-1100. Again, that number is 219-845-1100. Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. Again, we have a great year planned. All these different festivals are coming. Want to give a quick shout out to Ashton G. He's out in Kuwait serving over there. He joined us to show on the live broadcast here on Wednesday. Want to give a good shout out to him, and also want to give a good shout out to everybody that's deployed for Red Friday. Remember, everyone deployed, ladies and gentlemen. There are literally hundreds of thousands of men and women scattered all over the world, serving our military, protecting our freedom. So just remember them today as you go about your day. And that's about it. That's all about I got. So again, 9 a.m. WJOB, tune in. Give us a call. We'd like to hear from you. And then later on tonight at 8 a.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, tune in because for some reason, a lot of our readers, you guys read, right? Some of our listeners and followers are mentioning that they're not getting the notifications. So go ahead and give yourself a reminder right now. Put in your calendar. Let yourself know that tonight at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, Ogre, Devil Dog, Doc, Wency, Slick, whoever, and our newest host, Siren, will be joining us tonight for another exciting episode of the warped minds behind Black Sheep Bravo's Friday Night Roundtable. So tune in tonight. That's at 8 o'clock Central again. So, all right, that's my time. I'm getting the cue. Got to start my day. Got a lot ahead of me. So for all you guys and girls out there, be good to each other. Again, like I said, smile once again. Smiling doesn't hurt that bad. All right, when you smile, it just doesn't hurt that much. So get out there, make a difference. This is the Spaniard, keeping it tight. I'm on the move. So catch me here. If you see me, say hi. All right, give me a nudge. I might need it. I haven't slept in 4 days. So maybe you could probably hear that in my voice. Anyway, I'm rambling. I gotta go.